Hello buddy, mine's the Farman, and welcome to episode 1 of our new Let's Play on Ballincraig. So we're going to be playing this map as a short little playthrough series, not many episodes and bits, and we'll be doing little bits and pieces. I just want to walk you through the kit that we've bought at the moment. Now I can't remember if I showed this, but the grass, we've made the grass considerably high. I haven't lowered it down yet for the sheep, but oh well. So over this side of the map, we haven't bought our seed bags or fertilizer bags yet. We need to do that. I've started a new save game, so I've literally just bought us the basics and stuff. So we've got the Ramson's discs, Mass Ferguson Fert Spreader, in-game seeder, course cowshed, which is always just going to be here. We have the McHale F55 baler, so we're going to be using that as our baler. We also have a TS100 without loader brackets and on wide tyres. This is going to be our main tractor, so the most horsepower we're probably going to have on this map is 100. We've got the Massey Ferguson 698 with the two-wheel drive and the loader on. That's going to be our loader tractor. The Fleming bale lifters, because we're not going to be running bale trailers. Massey Ferguson bucket, Carefab bale forks. Need to get a set of bale squeezes for the wrapper, because we're going to be running the McHale bale wrapper. Of course, the McHale stuff and that is it's kind of varying through the like the years and stuff. So some things are old that we're going to be using, and some things are modern, because that's kind of how you get it on some dairy farms. You do get some things that are modern and some things that are still old, because we're going to be running a PZ CM165 mower. That's going to be our mower. We may get another one. Now I still haven't done the field markers or anything like that. I really don't want to do them, because the fields aren't big enough to really warrant courseplay or anything like that. And our last tractor is a 1630 John Deere. Very small, very nice. This is going to be running our hay bobs and stuff, and probably our mowing tractor in bits and pieces. So we've got a PZ. This is our Tedder. So as you can see, it's a bit knackered, but she's looking well. And this is our windrow. This is our rake, sorry. Now, of course, if you've ran a PZ hay bob like I have, you would know that you just use one to do both jobs. But because these were coming to console, this is kind of how I think of it, because I remember reading it, but I'm trying to remember it from memory, and I could be wrong. I remember him saying that he had to make 2 versions for console because it would require a different script to get them to do both. So that's why there is 2. There is a hay bob, there is a windrow and a Tedder. Roland grain trailer, which we can use as a bale trailer, so if we really need to, we will make it into a bale trailer and use it. And then of course the last piece of equipment is the Class Mega Dominator Combine. It's the 208 with header. Also concrete roller. I forgot, I bought this concrete roller just to sort of do some rolling with, because we can. So we've got no animals other than chickens. There's nothing else in the map. We're only owning this field and this little grass field over here. These are going to be our 2 fields for now anyway, because of course I haven't put the field markers in, but they're the 2 I'm going to mow and use most of the time, and then I'm just going to sort of expand outwards. And eventually I may put the field markers in, but I'm not too sure right now. Right, so we need to go harvesting. So if we put the TS100 on the header trailer just to pull it out of the shed. Now, of course, you can see this yard is mega bumpy, so you do get stuck quite a lot. But I thought if we run small stuff and kind of like, oldish and newish stuff together, then, it's fine. We're going to be running, for the muck spreader and all that stuff, we're going to be running the right, so we actually need to drive on the crops. So we're going to be running a Fleming side spreader, and I don't know what muck slurry spreader we're going to be running, but now of course we've got the space down here. Of course the 2 sheds are just going to be used for bales. This is all I'm going to use these sheds for, not much else. Let me just swim around to me pedals, because I was sat sideways. Come on. So this combine is a little bit big for this map, I will admit that, but it's the only small combine I have that's not a trail behind. And of course trail behinds are a pain in the arse, so that's why this one is staying. Now I'm going to put the header on, then pull the header trailer out of the way and put it back in the shed, because the shed is literally just down there. There you go, lift it up. Put the PTO on. Unfold the combine. Back it up. Well, we're going to kind of have to drive up like this into the field. Jump out of it. Get in you. Now Dan is going to be absolutely loving these videos because we have a TS100. And he is a little freak for it. Now, I do understand that this map has already been converted for 17. It's not public, it is private, but it has been converted already. I of course couldn't get my hands on it, so I thought I'd just do it myself, and I kind of like what I've done with it at this moment. Haven't made it too huge, it's still close to as I could to the original. And that, so yeah. Right, so we've got a nice little grain trailer ready. And now the dogs are barking. It's always mega helpful when that happens. Sorry if you can hear that, but there's nothing I can do. And I just nutted my TS100. Come on, combine, bit of speed. Otherwise the straw's going to start going everywhere. Now this field is a bit of a weird one. It's got a few odd angles in it as well. So it's one to kind of watch. Now of course with the PZ mower it's going to take us a long time to actually mow anything, because they do take ages. They are not the quickest of things, and they do require a lot of power to get them wound up, because it is just two massive drums. But yeah, we're not going to follow this corner around because it will put it all over that, and we don't want it all over that because that would be an absolute arse to bail. Not going to windrow this field up. Not going to worry about that. Of course, the PZ is will windrow like one row at a time, so you don't really windrow straw with it. I mean, I've never windrowed straw with it. I've never needed to, so. Or rode up straw, sorry. So as you can see, the map is really taking shape now. It is really up there. I'm really pleased with it. I'm not going to be able to get permission to release it, I know that, and I wouldn't anyway, simply because it's not brilliant. It's done to playable, and it's done to my standard of work, which is not very high. I just like the fact that I've got it to play. Now, regards to the multiplayer series, we have hit a bit of an issue. I won't discuss it in this video, we'll discuss it in a multiplayer video when we fix the problem, but we've hit a bit of a brick wall. But yeah, we will be sorting that out, so that will be continuing. Senin Valley, I've done a fair bit to it. Now people keep saying that I'm saying Senin Valley wrong, because they say it's Kenin Valley. Now, I don't know if it's Kenin Valley. I was told it was Senin Valley, so that's how I'm going to keep saying it, but if I'm wrong, please let me know. Right. So we're just going to be harvesting this field. We should get most of this field harvested because it's not very big. And yes, I would have really liked the New Holland Clayson from FS13, the very small one, but the very nice detailed one. Was it FS13? Yeah, it was FS13. Would have liked that. It would have probably suited this map so much better than what this one does. But this one, you know, it's going to have to do because it's the only one I've got. It's the only small combine I actually have. So, come on, combine, up the hill. Of course, this map is kind of like half on a mountain, so it does require some serious power to get anything up hills. The only thing that have fertilisable grass, well, all the fields are fertilisable, so all the grass fields are, and all the of course all the arable fields are, but I didn't bother. So yeah, we've only got one field of barley to harvest, and then we've got to try and get some seed bags and stuff. Go pick them up. So, but as you probably tell, I've made this map more suited for bales and stuff like that. So we are going to be using a lot of bales. We're not going to go drawing any silage or anything like that. We are just simply going to be using bales. Potentially, if I do an updated version of this map and I change a few things, I will probably put a pit in, just one on the one side, make one of them an actual silage pit. So you've still got the silage shed to put bales in and stuff. But yeah, so we're still going to be playing Ballymoon on multiplayer. We've got one new person joining us called Mac. He's coming on. Of course, Anthony is still in the multiplayer, but he's mega busy contracting and stuff, so he's not going to be on for a bit. But we have told him he's still got a place, so he is definitely still in. So if you don't see him for a few episodes, he's just busy. So he's flat out doing stuff. So well, we're not going to keep pestering him to come on when he can't. But so we don't need any help. We are pretty much full. That makes us full. So we don't need help or anything, but thank you everybody that asks. And I'm not being rude or anything by saying no. It's just that we just don't need the help. Also, it's actually quite nice to see everybody coming in the Discord, because we're always in there. If you've got Discord, please join the Discord, because it's just, we do have a lot of laughs, and we always, if we find mods and stuff, we always do share them. Like if they're not private, if we find a load of good public mods, we will share them out and stuff like that. We do try and make it as best we can to feel like it's an actual, not just us being greedy. So this field's going to take a little bit of time. Well, like I said, it's not very big, so it is. This is the one thing I liked about this map. It was never huge. Like doing stuff like this, on some maps does take like an entire episode plus a bit off screen. I could have done about half of this off screen and not even got a 10-minute video out of this field. We're on 13 minutes now, but I think I might just do it this way. I might just cut it this way because it stops the bales rolling down back into the farmyard. But it is I think that'll do as a screenshot, I reckon. That'll do a thumbnail, that will. So yeah, the TS100 is private. It was released, but I think it got took down. According to a few people that actually downloaded it, it did get taken down and stuff like that, but that's just rumours. So I'm saying it's private, but it could be released. So always check. Always have a little search in Google. You never know, you might find it. I know the TS115 is released because I know where that is. But the TS100, I have no idea. But always keep your eye out. You never know, it might pop up. I'm not going to be releasing it, but you know what people are like in the farm sim community. Stuff does always pop up that you don't expect to see. So always make sure you keep your eyes out, because I saw a lot of comments for it the last episode that we did, the sort of map tour. But yeah, I'm definitely not giving it out. But I got sent it, so I didn't quite know where it originally came from. But when you get sent stuff, it's like you don't know exactly where it's come from. So hopefully the volume's a bit better. Hopefully you can hear the combine on that a bit better than just me. But yeah, episode 2 we could be baling this and then bringing it in and everything. I'm gonna try and put an auto lock script onto a set of bale squeezes. Actually, I'm gonna buy a set of bale squeezes and then we will use them for our silage bales. They'll be easy to stack with, I hope. Well, I'm going to give it a go. If they're not, then we'll just use the normal in-game forks. But we need to get ourselves a set of pallet forks as well. I don't even think we're going to be filling this combine. So this field had no fertilizer on or anything. But we've also got to get fertilizable. We've also got to get fertilized bags, and seed bags, because we're going to need quite a few of them for doing these fields. I think the first thing we're going to try and branch into is cows, because it is a more dairy orientated map. Because there's only 4 arable, there's loads of grass, but there's only about 4 actual arable fields, so you know we aren't going to be doing arable for that long. It is literally going to be more bales and stuff. Now it is a shame that I can't do silage pits. I honestly can't make silage pits to save my life. I know quite a few people that can do it and they do them really well, but you know, it's like I don't really want to give this map out because I do love it so much. Now I have started converting another map, which I am not nowhere near finished, but I kind of started it today. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a little surprise because we may put it up on the Deddy when it gets close to completion. Just to have a quick look around on, but I'm not going to say what it is. You may see some screen. If you join the Fireman 19 Discord, link is in the description, or the name is in the description. You will probably find out what the map is, because I always post screenshots of whatever I'm working on in the Discord. You know, what I'm working on, what I'm doing, what game I'm on, or you know, if I'm in real life or something. Also, thank you for 3,800 subscribers. I didn't realise, but we hit that as I was away. So, you know, hopefully we'll keep growing. We're nearly at 4,000. It's insane. We didn't even hit 3,000 that long ago. We're nearly at 4. But yeah, so thank you everybody for that. I'm not too sure what we're going to do for 4,000. I don't think financially a giveaway is going to be possible simply because of the money. I don't have that much money, so a giveaway might not be possible. I may try and get permission for a mod. I don't know what mod, but I'll try and get permission for a mod to be given away, or I'll do something to say thank you. We may do. I was gonna say we could do an all-day vlog, but then it's like it will be boring as hell because I can't film at work because I'm driving. So you'll only see a morning and an afternoon, well, a morning and an evening, and that's about it. So I reckon a mod could be possible, or I may work on a map and make the map public once it's done. But I'm not too sure yet. I'll think of something. I will think of something. But I don't think a giveaway is just going to be financially possible. Not pussying out or anything, just, you know, it just might not be possible. So yeah, nearly finished. We didn't even take 20 minutes to do this, you know, from start to finish. So yeah, the reason I am doing it this way is because it stops the bales rolling into the yard. Of course, the TS100 is still down there and we haven't touched it. This combine is mega light on the arse end. As you see, look, it's just pushing the steering axles. But yeah, everyone seemed to enjoy the map tour of what I did on this map, so I thought we'll give it a go. Someone said to do an old sort of little let's play on it, and I am. I know I'm not using the smallest of equipment that I could be using, but I did try the trailed combine on this map, and it was an absolute nightmare to try and use. It took ages to do any of the fields, and it didn't really suit what I was doing because it was more an American typed one. It wasn't an English one. I'm not saying class or English, but right, so let's get the TS100. this combine will sit still for 20 seconds. Look at that, we've only got a little bit of the row left to do as well. Come on, TS. Now, it's probably not, it's not going to fill this trailer, but it may fill it. It might get quite close to being full. And then I'll sell it off screen, and then we'll get the baling probably underway. Let's get back in the combine. Now, the one issue with this combine is it does slide, but it only seems to slide when it's on. There's our first barley harvest going in the trailer with the TS100 on the trailer there. Sorry, I just took another screenshot. I do like taking screenshots. I'll tell you what, that'll do. Leave that like that. It doesn't matter how empty it is because we are just going to be. We've only got this little row to do. And then I'll sell the grain off screen because I haven't got a grain. The reason I haven't done a store point is simply because we don't need one. The fields are not small. The fields aren't big. Sorry, they're not to the point where where by the time we've sold all our grain, the prices are going to have differed that much. I have got a shed in mind that I can put grain in, but I'll put it right in the middle of it. Because I haven't put collisions around it yet. There's still little jobs to do on this map, but I'm pretty happy with the way it actually runs at this moment, so I'm just going to run it as it is. You know, when I'm not happy, I'll fix it. But I'm still happy with it. So now the other day, I did put. Well, I think I did 12 hours on this map. Like, got a save to 12 hours, and I did delete that save because it was just testing mowing and baling and stuff. But I did delete it, so we'll probably beat that doing this Let's Play because I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do, but we'll do a fair few, I reckon, till I find something else to play or multiplayer takes over or something else takes over, which is usually the way. Multiplayer or something else does take over, and you do end up doing other things. Right, last cut along here. Yeah, it's a very nice detail combine. This is in the mod contest, of course. It didn't even get on the top 3, but it is still a very nice combine to be just used. It is quite. It's good for little maps, and it's also good for little maps in multiplayer because if you have 2 of these running next to each other, they are pretty nice looking and they do run really well. You know, there is no like problems with it apart from it sliding. That's about it. But so anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Add me on Snapchat. Add me on Discord. Join the Discord. Follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook. Happy farming and goodbye.